Check this out, right? This for my youngsters, this for anybody. Don't try to impress the streets, man. The people that I know who try to impress the streets, they're either in jail, they went to jail, or they 6 feet under, man. And that's just real. Okay? It ain't no other way to put it. You can't slice and dice that no other way, man. Don't try to impress the streets, man. Trying to impress the streets gonna have you somewhere you don't want to be, man. In the ground or behind them walls, man. And I worked at a prison. So I see the youngsters that come through there. I see the people that went in when they were young. Well, I seen the people that went in there while they were young and may never get out. I worked at a prison where I had to go to the juvenile section. We had like a little juvenile section at the prison I worked at. And I went over there with them little kids, man. They was ruthless, man. I'm talking about just got so much anger built up inside of them. Just want to hurt any and everybody. Didn't want to listen to nobody. Was ready to fight everybody. Okay? And a lot of them was in there for doing something to their family. You can't be out here trying to impress the streets, man. The streets don't love you. They never have and they never will. And a lot of people learn that the hard way. And a lot of people, they go out there, they get the slap on the wrist and they keep doing it. Like, what does it take? I don't get it. Like nowadays, people have to die in order to get it, which that don't make sense to me. Okay? Because the streets don't love you, man. They really don't. I'd rather you try to impress some girl than to be going out there trying to impress the streets and trying to impress the people that are already living their life, man. That life is not for everybody. And I got a lot of nieces and nephews, man, especially my nephews, man. You know, I pray for them every single day. Every day, man. I pray that they go the other way. You know, keep a clean face out there, man. Don't try to live a life that you know you don't want to live. Like, I don't get it. A youngster can have any and everything at their disposal, but it's not good enough. They want validation from their friend that he's in a single family house home. Like, it's just him and his mom, or it's just him and his grandma, or something like that. And he chooses to go out there in the street. So the person over here, he may have his mom and dad and got everything that he want. He got everything that he need. He got more than the friend that, you know, in the single family household. And that one that's in the single family household, he's in the street. So now the one that's with both parents, hell, he want to live the life that his friend living, which don't make no sense. Okay? I know that's not a great example, but I'm just trying to put it into perspective. You know, not saying if you're in a single family home, you can't be successful. I'm not saying that. Not saying you are going to be in the streets if you're in a single family home. I'm not saying that. Okay, I'm just making an example. Or you can flip it around either way, you know. Because I know some youngsters out there that got a mom and a daddy and they still think they a street guy. Like, it don't make sense, man. At the end of the day, the streets will be the streets, okay? Ain't nothing good coming out the streets, man. I'm telling you. Not saying that I've, been locked up or anything like that, but I know. I had friends that went that route. I know people that went that route, okay? Like, you can see, like, it's amazing how when you're younger and you get older, you see the people that were doing things when they were younger, and look where they at. They either in jail or dead. One of the two. Okay? I got a cousin, man, like, we was young. And he had sticky fingers. We call it sticky fingers. You know what I'm saying? He used to steal. Something flying on my window. He used to steal. And he'll always be like, oh no, I didn't take it. I didn't take it. That wasn't me. That wasn't me. And, you know, everybody write it off like, oh, well, he didn't do it. It came back up and, you know, or if he get caught, you know, don't do it again. But he was developing those habits when he was young. And guess what? Now, he locked up. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like a situation like that where you can see things when you're younger, but you don't think about it because you're young, you into life. And once you get older, you look back and like, dang, he used to do this. He used to do that. And look at him now. You feel what I'm saying? So you have to just stop and think for a second, all my youngsters out there, man. Is it really worth it at the end of the day? Because that split decision that you make to do something bad, it could cost you the rest of your life. Trying to impress the streets. The streets are going to be the streets, man. You ain't going to get nothing out of it. You feel me? So when your friends decide they want to go do something bad, hey, man, I'm going to sit this one out. Nah, we ain't going to do that. I'm going to sit this one out. You got to think about that stuff, man. Don't think about the right now. Think about the long term, okay? Thinking about the right now, you may go try to hit a lick or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, you may go out there and try to hit a lick because you want fast money, okay? You want to get high. You want to drink. You got a habit to support. When I was young, I wasn't thinking about no stuff like that. Even though I was around it. But I wasn't thinking about, you know, trying to get high or nothing like that. Now, I did try to sell drugs one time. I tried. You know what I'm saying? But I found out the hard way. Like, it ain't for me. You feel what I'm saying? So you go through things in life. And sometimes, hey, man, you may get off. You may, you know, get a slap on the wrist and you know, you good. But that should be your sign to stop doing it. Because I tried to steal something one time and I got caught. And that was my last time trying to steal. But a lot of people don't get that kind of experience. They do something big for the first time, and then it may cost them the rest of their life. I have seen so many youngsters come through the prison system. Okay, trying to see what's going on. I've seen so many youngsters come through the prison system that are not really ready for prison. Okay, if that makes sense. They're not ready for prison. Okay, some people are ready for it because guess what? They're not a first-time offender. They've been through the detention center. You know, they had levels. You know what I'm saying? They just worked their way up to the big house. That's what I used to say. They didn't work their way up to the big house. But some of them are first-time offenders that fresh off the street and never been locked up. Just imagine how the inmates that are already locked up prey on those guys, man. Just imagine what they go through every day when they are going to prison for the first time. A youngster going in there with a bunch of grown men. Man, hey, boy, you fresh meat. Like, those dudes will really prey on you, okay? So I just want all my youngsters, man, if y'all see this video, think twice about it, man. The streets don't love you. Stop trying to impress the streets, okay? You're going to end up in jail, or they're going to have your picture on the t-shirt, man. As simple as that.